blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Diaz shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Super piece of timing.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Good shot. It's found the gap.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Good shot. A beauty.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler! That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Got...
Yes!
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably...
Wait! Yes!
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe, though, and stuck with 3.
6 runs added in that over. Derbyshire are 95 for 4.
Wait!
Picks the gap perfectly.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. Yes!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer.
Yep. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
Yes!
They'll get at least 1. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Missed out the last innings. Can they get...
Yes! That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. Yes, bowler! A couple on offer here.
Gets their ton.
A century full of brilliance. They've been so composed right from ball 1.
Yes! Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
I'd like to... see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Yes! Nice shot. Runs possible.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Nice shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Great shot. Great timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Got that away nicely.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Yep. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yes. Couldn't have played that any better.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Yes. There'll be runs here.
Good return, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to...
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Yep. No! Yes.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery. This innings is getting better and better. 150 now with wonderful cricket. It's a stunning knock.
Time that perfectly. What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Perfect technique and placement. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait. No.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait.
Burton shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of 2.
Absolutely nailed it.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Catch.
Super shot.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Catch it.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yes.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yes, bowler.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Parkinson back on
the new
now.
bowler into the attack for Leicestershire.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball...
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yes. Keeper's end.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball and it's seen so early.
Well bowled.
And the 200-run partnership up for these two batsmen.
Wait.
Brilliant diving stop. Timed that brilliantly.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Wait.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait. Yes.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
For 4.
End of the over. 8 off it. Derbyshire are 228 for 4.
Wait. Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Misjudged that throw and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out. This has been a demonstration of high-class batting. 200 runs, marvellous.
Yes.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot.
Yep.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. 2 full. Got what it deserved.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Burton has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Parkinson from the pavilion end. Well timed, but
Yes.
there's a fielder out there.
Ball's end.
Great shot.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Yes.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait. Yes.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
Right out of the middle.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Good shot. It's found the gap.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Yes.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Stunning innings, so long at the crease, and a massive 250, fully deserved. Maybe time to think of the record books.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
They got it well away square, nobody anywhere near it in the field to cut it off. Parkinson giving away too much width.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably.
Going with pace now.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good throw from the deep. On target. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that...
Yes. No. No.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of...
Fall through the offside. Easy as you like.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Perfectly timed.
Always backing the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Right off the middle of the bat.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Nicely played.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Too much room, got what it deserved.
Yep.
And with those runs, that's the triple century.
That brings up 300 runs. A majestic innings. It's had absolutely everything. How much further can they go?
Yes.
Super piece of timing.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Burton is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Yes.
Got that away nicely.
Yep.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive.
Parkinson, the left armour, is the new bowler from the grandstand end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Yep. Yes, keeper.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good.
Yes.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Leicestershire found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great one.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.